Hello vinyl community, Barsha Meg. Today I'm doing a contest entry for Joachim. It's his 1 year in the VC contest. I've just been given a $50 prize from a contest I won 6 months ago, which wasn't the way I'd won. So if by some fluke of nature, which it could happen, I win this contest, Joachim's going to send a punk package. Obviously it would be ridiculous sending a punk package all the way to Great Britain, to Scotland, for me, especially after he's just paid his from the last contest, which was 6 months ago. So therefore, if I win this contest by some fluke, I would like my prize to be VCLT'd to George at Blockhead, because he's a young lad, he's keen as mustard, and Joachim would find him something that he would really love, I'm sure. So that's what I want to happen if I'm lucky enough to win Joachim. So I'll get on to the contest now. Got a little cabin somewhere. I'm packing some things, and I have to run off to live in the wilderness. The easiest thing to do would be to show my 5 favourite records of all time, and 5 favourite books, and my 5 favourite whatever, but I've done videos on those, so this is what I would take. Director's cut, Lieback, from Iron Sky film soundtrack. This is a double vinyl, double CD, limited deluxe edition, director's cut, gatefold sleeve. It's fantastic. Lieback are great. This is a new sort of phase of Lieback, but it's still equally as good as the older stuff. So yes, I would take this double album. And this is one of my favourite records of all time. The Cramps, Songs the Lord Taught Us. This is an OG British original, and it's on Illegal Records, and it's fantastic. I mean, does anybody not have this in the collection? I don't know, but if you haven't, check it out on Spotify. If you don't know the Cramps, you've been missing. Oh, you've been missing out. Check the Cramps out. My greatest album, those probably is it. The Adverts. Crossing the Red Sea with the Adverts. T.V. Smith is a fantastic songwriter, great singer, and the band were all great as well. Lorry Driver, Howard Pickup, Guy Advert, and T.V. Smith. Fantastic band, great live, great on record. Crossing the Red Sea with the Adverts. This one has to be in it. The Ramones' first album. The album that started it all. I mean, Blitzkrieg Bop, Beat on the Brat, Judy's a Punk, I Want to Be Your Boyfriend, Chainsaw, Now I Want to Sniff Some Glue, I Don't Want to Go Down to the Basement, Loudmouth, Havana Affair, Listen to My Heart, 53rd and 3rd, Let's Dance, I don't want to walk around with you, and today your love, tomorrow the world. It's not like the Ramones. Fantastic. And last but not least, 'cause I'm only allowed 5 records, apparently. Sham 69, Live and Loud. I love Sham. As you can see on the poster up there, signed by all the band, the original band. Sham 69, Live and Loud. It's got all the hits on it, and it's excellent. Probably the best live album I've got, probably apart from the Foreskins. But there you go, excellent. Right, and apparently I'm allowed some CDs, so London Calling. This is the 25th anniversary. 2 CDs and 1 DVD. The original album, the vanilla tapes, 21 previously unheard tracks from the band's rehearsal sessions, including unreleased songs, and the Last Testament DVD, a 30-minute document of the making of London Calling. Yeah, I'll be taking that. Be taking this. Theatre of Hate, Westworld, 30th anniversary. It has Disc 1, Westworld and Area of the Devil. Disc 2, Live in Vexhelm in 1982. Disc 3, The Singles Collection. And Disc 4, He Who Dares Wins 4, live in 2012. Fantastic CD collection. Great. Theatre of Hate. And to remind me of my homeland, Clonard. I don't speak Irish, so it's called Andolium. I don't know how you pronounce that. The folk roots of one of Ireland's finest groups. Just thought I would take it. It's lovely. Tapes. I can take a couple of tapes. Reggae for Skins, Backs Against the Wall, number 4. There was a fanzine called Backs Against the Wall back in the day, when, you know, it was pre-internet and everything, and they used to do these tapes. So there's 22 songs on here, and Reggae for Skinheads Volume 4, Side 1, Never Say Goodbye by Roy and Millie, Pied Piper, Rita Harley, Blue Beat Baby, Bridget Bond, The New Wow, Jackie and Doreen, Let the Good Times Roll, Derek and Patsy, Looks Are Deceiving, The Playgirls, Stop Your Lying, Castle Sisters, Look Before You Leap, Derek and Patsy, Don't Care What People Say, The Solettes, 10 Commandments, Princess Buster, Oh Yeah Baby, Bridget Bond. And the B-side is Feel Like Jumping by Marcia Griffiths, Bob Wire by Nora Dean, Feel It, The Ebony Sisters, Moonlight Lover by Joya Landis, Perfidia by Phyllis Dillon, Wrecker Buddy by Soul Sisters, Night Food Reggae by Nora Dean, First Cut is the Deepest by Norma Frazier. That's fantastic. It really is the best version of that song I've ever heard. One Life to Live by Phyllis Dillon, Johnny Reggae by the Piglets, Skinhead Girl by Simmerip, which was the Pyramids. Excellent, excellent. Backs Against the Wall compilation. Great. And this Adam and the Ants Peel Sessions. I've only got it on this tape. I would love it on vinyl. Lou with Jordan singing. It doesn't matter. Xerox, Friends, You're So Physical, Cleopatra, Luggage, Table Talk, Animals and Men, Never Trust a Man with Egg on His Face. Fantastic. Probably the best official release Adam Yance album. Fantastic. Hey, DVDs. Of course I'm taking this with us. I was going to take the book, but I've got lots of books, so we'll see them later. So I'm taking the film instead of the book. Clockwork Orange. Fantastic film. I don't have VHS. No one has them anymore, I don't think, in England. So there you go. The Wind That Shakes the Barley. All about the Black and Tans doing despicable things in Ireland when it was just one country. Excellent film. Double disc. Ken Loach film. And it's got a documentary and the film. That's great. The Wind That Shakes the Barley. And it's got Cillian Murphy, everybody likes, from Peaky Blinders. Excellent. Classic. Bullet, Steve McQueen. I love this film and I love that actor. He's fantastic. Bullet, Steve McQueen. Set in Newcastle. Get Carter with Michael Caine. Great British gangster movie. Superb. And last but not least for the DVDs, Spider by Ralph Fiennes. If you haven't watched this, watch it. It's fantastic. I highly recommend all the films I've showed, but especially this one. Excellent, excellent film. Spider by Ralph Fiennes. It's a David Cronenberg film, apparently. Excellent. Right, books. Got to keep myself occupied. I don't have any sci-fi books. I'm not really into that. But he showed a graphic novel. Daredevil, The Man Without Fear. Graphic novel about Daredevil. Great. And comic book. It's different from a graphic novel, I think, because it's lots of stories and not just one book. So this is Daredevil, Man Without Fear. This number 1, volume 1, Essential Daredevil. Daredevil 1 to 25. So it's the first 25 comics. And I used to love Daredevil when I was a kid. So there you go. Take them with us. And in the same vein, I'll take this, the Dark Knight trilogy. Complete screenplays with selected storyboards. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. Excellent. Screenplays. Great. Right. Books. Reading books. I would take this, The Don. It's a definitive biography of Sir Donald Bradman. I know he's Australian, but he's the best cricketer to ever play the game. And I love cricket. Ireland aren't very good at cricket, so I tend to watch England play. But the Ashes is the greatest series in the world, greatest contest, and this man dominated the Ashes and still does to a certain extent because he's always mentioned. The Don. and it's actually by Roland Perry. So I'll take that big fat, but I've read it already, but it's got anecdotes and stories about these games and really worth having. I'll take this Good Jest by PC Ren, and this one is from the library of PC Ren, and it's signed to Captain Alan S. Jackham from PC Ren, the author, and it's basically stories of Beau Jest, his brothers and certain of their comrades in the French Foreign Legion by Percival Christopher Wren, and this is from 1929, first edition. I'm sitting in my library here and I'm surrounded by war books. I wouldn't take war books. This is the nearest you're getting to a war book, because I'm running away from an apocalypse or something, probably caused by World War III, blah blah blah. I don't want to be reminded about war and death, so it's all good stuff. But PC Ren, I'm taking this one. It's one of my prized possessions. And I'm taking this George Orwell box set. 1984, Animal Farm, The Road to Wigan Pier, Homage to Catalonia, Down and Out in Paris and London, and Keep the Aspidistra Flying. And it's just these novels. And if you haven't heard of George Orwell, you haven't read his books, fantastic. And sadly, they're coming true, especially 1984. I mean, he might be 40 years too late. I tell you, it's an excellent set. Glad this has come into the refuge with us. Entertainment. Così Fanny Tutti from what's this up? Oh, hell. Throb and Gristle. Couldn't remember. Couldn't think. It was Throb and Gristle. And this is an autobiography. It's first edition and it's signed. Crazy life she had. Throb and Gristle. I'm not going to edit that out. Things happen. Right. And I want things to look at. Art. Your favourite artist, Alan Jones. This is a book on his work, and it's all sort of fetishist sort of art, but it's fantastic. Alan Jones, he's the one that did the chairs of the dominatrixes that you could sit on and stuff. But yeah, Alan Jones, I'll be taking that to look at, and because I'm going to be there by myself, unfortunately, some titillation. This is a art book called Black Rust by Chad Michael Ward, and that's pretty safe on the cover, but all the ones inside are a bit more riskier, and I'm not going to show them because I don't want to be getting booted off. So there you go, I would be taking that. And last but not least, to remind myself of my youth, I'll be taking this punk book. It is Punk, A Life Apart by Stephen Colgrave and Chris Sullivan. To everybody who was there, and especially those who didn't make it. First edition 2001, and it is just a colossus of a book. Every band, every story, all the clothes, superb. I mean, I cannot show you, it's far too big and heavy. And Joachim showed a nice band t-shirt. Well, the t-shirt I'm going to show, I bought in Seditionaries back in 78, 79, can't remember. Cost quite a bit of money compared to a normal t-shirt you could buy anywhere in the market. Even band t-shirts, I mean, you could probably pick them up for a quid, £2. This cost a lot and I can't remember what it was. It's a Viva La Rock t-shirt. Anarchist Cookbook, Killer Rock Song, Jerry Lee Lewis. This was worn back in the day. It's worn there from my leather jacket. I don't wear it anymore, I just keep it. Don't know why I keep it. The label's gone. So I'll probably never be able to sell it, because how can you not prove it's the original? I don't know. I mean, you can tell by the state of it, I suppose. But yeah, bought this back in the day, wore it for ages, and now I just keep it hung up in a bag. The Killer Rock Song, I think it's cookbook. So they'll all be going with us, because I don't want to leave that behind for the hordes to get. We're going to have everything else. I hope that's what you were after. But I've probably kicked the arse out of the books, but I'm taking them. No rules. Thanks for watching.